Attitude Era Podcast. Y'all know what it is. Hey, should I start with it? Should I start with it? I'm gonna start with it. And new. And new. Oh man, that's crazy right now. Y'all know what it is. Attitude Era Podcast in the building. Y'all see what it is. The guy over here to my side, Gamaj, your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. If you think your favorite wrestler is famous and you don't got a picture with this man right here, he ain't as famous as you think he is, or she is. And then y'all know who I am, King HP, the undisputed podcast champion of the world, with the belt going on the line. Very soon, details will be coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to defend this thing. But y'all know what it is. Tonight was the night for the Oos. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Gamaj, how we feeling? The brand new tag team champions of the world. And new. Oh, my God. How you feeling, Gamaj?
I think for the Usos, especially for Jay, this needed to happen.
Yeah.
The only way I could have seen them losing to where it makes sense is Jay just crashes out and turns heel on Jimmy. Like if it didn't end like if they didn't win the belts and they didn't have nothing planned after for like Jay turning on Jimmy, I don't know what you do with him.
Right. Okay. I'm with you. I'm gonna line you with it. It's just me, Oos. Day one. Hey, we gonna get I knew. You know how Jay Uso like to do it. So at any given moment on the pod tonight, we might take it right back to the beginning of the pod tonight because that's just how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. Ooh, I mean, it's gonna be all night long. I do think it's the right call. You end the year strong. Jay Uso was looking limbo-ish. Not by his own fault, not by design. Just as you approach WrestleMania season, you got to start locking in your feuds. You got to start pointing people in the right directions where you want them. And Jay Uso was starting to look like, hey, you gotta, you know how the those school assignments back in the day were like, all right, everybody team up with a partner, and there's that one person trying like, hey, once you get that first no or that first like,
yeah,
it's already bad for him, right? That's where Jay Uso was starting to look, and Jimmy. WWE has never listened to us for Jimmy. We thought he was going to get the mid-tier belts at some point, U.S. or Intercontinental, didn't matter, especially once his brother did that, and then his brother went on, and they still didn't do it. So when you have that much talent, you got to do something with it. I don't care what people say. I've had a face-off with Jay Uso. You know what I'm saying? Heel Jay Uso. You know what I'm saying? But it's just me, Oos. Hey, we here with it. And new. Yo, any moment it can happen. We might run it back. Like I said, it could be at the 45-minute mark. We're going to take it from the top. Jay, they needed to do something. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee was just a good unseen. Nobody expected them to be a tag team. There really was no reason for them to be a tag team. You threw them together. They made magic. They had some good matches.
Yeah, they made it work.
Chemistry. So the beauty in this is you can run it back. You can have them ping pong the titles or not, but you can still run it back, get a good match. You can do it at a PLE. You could see AJ saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do my own thing," and maybe that leads to the Gunther thing that they've been teasing. Or going back to what you said, right? They could always make it to where Jimmy and Jay still got to lose them titles at some point. And that could be what causes divide. Mm-hmm. Or if you're going to get the band back together and Roman comes back to a more consistent schedule, well, the Usos are already tag champs. There's only one thing left for the tribal chief to do. Y'all know what the tribal chief do. And now, boom, you that quick, the bloodline is back and in full effect. It wouldn't take much. So they're in a good position with the Usos winning. And I ain't gonna lie, the energy is a good match. I like the end. I like that drop kick springboard off the rope into a Styles clash with the drop kick and the sprint. Like,
Yeah.
they got chemistry, man. AJ and Dragon Lee. And
Honestly, it makes me want to see them have a tag match against the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, because I feel like they were a ripoff of what that should have been.
Yeah.
Because when Rey Fenix came up, it was like clearly they're gonna, and then all of a sudden, Rey Fenix lost his very first match in the WWE, and out of nowhere, they just put Dragon Lee with AJ as if you know what I'm saying. It was like, yo, we don't care about no Dragon Lee, and then Dragon Lee was like, damn, we like, damn, show enough. The Shogun of Harlem showed up. I don't know who Dragon Lee is, but the Shogun of Harlem showed up teaming with AJ Styles. And he got that glow. You feel you see, I got that red glow behind me. So they gave that, but they gave that to Dragon Lee, and him and AJ made magic, man. And I like when that happened. What happened to the LWO? Well, I was about to make a nasty comment. The subscriber count would have dropped. You know what I'm saying? It would have dropped. But
it kind of just shows that when it comes to AJ Styles, it's damn near impossible to have a bad match with him, bad chemistry with them. It's damn near impossible.
Yeah, AJ is the guy. This is why I wish, now that you've seen what you call it, the Netflix joint, show Unreal, right? I feel like they didn't plan out John Cena's thing, but if they did, I think AJ should have been the last match because it's going to be a barn burner. I get for storyline purposes why it's Gunther. I've said that for months. Towards the end, that Gunther made a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I got you, baby. I got you. But at the same time, I do feel that AJ could have really, like, if Saturday Night Main Event was him versus AJ and they did that intro and all that, oh man, it would have been crazy. But Gunther makes sense too. The smiling, y'all know what we got when it was, I mean, I can't be mad. We got the meme. It's forever gonna be a thing. It's never gonna not be a thing. But AJ does have I swear you could put a sponge with AJ. Yeah. And you gonna get a good match. Whether it's his tag partner, AJ tags in the sponge. He's in there just soaking up water. Oh man, and the sponge goes down. Oh man, they hit him with a spinning heel kick. The sponge, does he have enough in him? Does he have enough in him to get the AJ back in the ring? AJ is just salivating to get back in the ring. Oh, the sponge can make the tag. He's leaking out. Oh, the sponge is leaking. AJ could have a match with anything. It could be a broom. They'd be like, the broom is getting swept up right now. Oh, AJ swept away with emotions. AJ's reaching out for the tag. Oh, he's got the tag rope in his hand. He's just an inch away. The broom's got to go. Oh, my God. And from the stands, the dustpan. Oh, like it doesn't matter what you put in the ring with AJ Styles. You can make it happen. And Dragon Lee is no slouch. As I learned, so I would take back any slander, you know what I mean? Because he clearly proved to me, hey, bro, I know I haven't been in the best matches and whatnot. I've been known to blunder, even though I don't know if it's the same guy playing him, but whatever the case. But man, I need to see him back, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Dragon Lee, and you got that glow. I feel, and new. It's just me, Oos. Day one. It's just me, Oos. And new. Congratulations to the Usos, 9-time tag team champions. Damage, let me Deadbeat. That Dragon Lee is underrated as fuck, and I am one of the people that underrated him. I'm clear.
I hope after this they don't try to put him back into catering.
I
really hope not.
Gunther and Styles, I believe that's why they lost their titles. Matthew Barrett, I gotta agree with you, brother. I think there is, let's if we're gonna gear up to this, eventually it has to happen, right? I do want to ask, does this do anything for the? And I know they just won the belts, right? Because sometimes you could say the answer is no, but then a lot of times it's not what you do, or like for instance, right? John Cena and his GOAT combo. You can't tell me John Cena is the GOAT if you weren't just saying Ric Flair was the GOAT, right? Because Ric Flair had 16. So giving John Cena 17 doesn't automatically, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense. If you were saying that Ric Flair was the GOAT, Ric Flair is the GOAT, Ric Flair is the GOAT 16 times, and then John Cena eclipsed it, then the debate makes all the sense in the world. But I will say that with this 9th tag team championship win, does this elevate the Usos as far as where they fall out in the history of tag teams?
I think even before they won this current title match, I felt that they were already solidified as a tag team.
I mean, the Fabulous Rougeau brothers could be solidified as a tag team, but what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Rugged Ronnie Garvin and Greg the Hammer Valentine was solidified as a tag team. Strike Force was solidified as a tag team.
So you asking me, do I think like they're the GOATs in terms of the tag team division?
I mean, would you put them in the top 10?
Yeah, I think they're top 10.
Okay. Would you put them in the top 5?
We gotta think about that.
Hey,
we gotta think about that one. I don't want to say no off the rip out of respect, but we gotta think about that.
I think easily the Usos are top 10, right? And I'm not a super Usos fan at all, but let's be clear. Their body of work bodies a lot of bodies of work. Like it ain't. And tonight's win, what helps too is when you have these. I'm not gonna say this was a classic match, but when you have great matches, right? And when you have great matches, you know what I'm saying? Like one thing about the Usos is like their intro, right? So if we were to bring up people, we would have to give them intro, right? Because that would make it better. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I said. But I'm not doing it from the top of the show. I'm going to go back to the last show because right now we got to do some intros because we got, you know what I'm saying, making his way to the podcast, hailing from New Orleans. They say he's the most loved, the most hated, the
A is for Archie. Most loved, most hated, Archie Carter's here. Raise your hand, scream his name, feel the fire, feel the cheer. I shine like diamond smile, 24 karat gold. He's the story, the legend, cooler than cold. Every eye looking, every heart skips a beat. He's who the women want and who men wanna be. Most loved, most hated, Archie Carter. Most loved, most hated, I'll just take it forever. The choice is yours.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Archie Carter.
The choice is yours.
Most
the last Monday Night Raw recap of the year.
Yep.
I'm the most loved, most hated. In case you didn't know, next year, new year, same me.
The greatest heel in podcast wrestling today.
What's going on, man? I text you, HP. because my stream was acting up and I wasn't sure if the show was over or not.
Oh,
So
got you.
then I checked the YouTube and saw y'all was on. I said, man, let me.
Oh yeah, we running it back and so Archie, check this out, man. Let me give you this. Let me give you so you don't feel no type of way with that because it's gonna happen to everybody at some point tonight. You know what I'm saying? At any moment, if anybody does this in response to the new tag team, it's just me, Oos. They want it. We're gonna run it back in honor of the Usos becoming 9-time tag team champions tonight. So you could be mid-sentence and Gamash hit you with the, and we're gonna take it back. But I had to ask, just as I was asking Gamash, right? Usos now 9-time tag team champions. Does this do something for their legacy? Or is it add on? Does it even matter for them? Where does it increase their ranking all time? How do you view them now that they have picked up another chip?
You asking me?
Yeah. Well, wait, Gamash, did you finish?
Well, yeah, because we were talking about how they are top 10. Because I said they are top 10.
They are top 10. Okay.
Now, when you talked about top 5, I was like, we gotta check some stuff before we get to that.
Okay.
I think this 1000% helps them in real time. Jimmy and Jay for 2 years been spinning their wheels and losing their identities. I hate to say that Jimmy or Jay individually couldn't be champion because I feel they can, but sometimes some things are better together than apart. The Usos are the Usos, bro, and if they get another good running, we get good matches. I'm happy for both of them. You know, we've been hard on Jay Uso for the past 3 years. He didn't ask to be in the position he's in. He's done things in the ring, outside the ring. You know firsthand, HP, that may have altered his put. We don't really know. Rikishi for 3 years has been saying whatever Rikishi's been saying. He likes it, he loves it, he hates it. But this 1000% get the Usos back on track. But it also tells me we probably won't see Roman Reigns for a long time.
I think I like to differ with you. I think this actually puts him in more position to bring Roman back for the WrestleMania push. We might not see him for a long time though, because the Royal Rumble's not to the end of January. But
well, what I'm saying is a solo Roman, just roaming the WWE streets with no Paul Heyman, no Bloodline, no Usos. I don't even know what that looks like anymore.
So
I don't know if that's as dominant as it was. It's definitely not tribal chief. He ain't got no tribe.
That's exactly why I think right now is the good Usos winning. It's all up to Roman. Remember a couple weeks ago, I know Roman is very sporadic in his appearances, but the last time he appeared, he had 2 champions in the ring, and he told them when they asked him, which champion are you talking about? And he told them to their face, I'll let y'all figure that out.
And he lied. You said you wasn't gonna see us till Christmas. Christmas just passed, Roman. We ain't see you. we ain't see you.
Yeah, so I do think it sets him up to redo the bloodline with no Paul Heyman, but gives them some sort of, because you're right, a Roman with the title.
Who would be the same bloodline as before?
I think
because Solo's bloodline is damn near a comedy act with him. Although they can wrestle, they've turned him to a comedic wrestler damn near, just with the things he does in the ring.
You know what's sad? I would like to see more from them, but I feel like it's not. If Solo got hurt today, the MFT would be off television, like entirely. Very similar to how we saw with the Wyatts when Bo got seemingly hurt. We didn't see the Wyatts like at all, and Nick still ain't wrestled a female, and they've been there for. But anyway,
only thing I could see, like I see in the chat, if we get a Jacob Fatu Roman Reigns team, that might go crazy.
Bro, I didn't even think of that because
they
both are
they call themselves the Samoan werewolves and they just kick ass. That's all we do. We just
batting down the hatches. That would
just be nuts. Because Jacob could then be the high energy, and Roman just got to be the presence. Because we know Roman is not the high energy dominant
Yeah.
anymore. Because I mean, one is age, two it could be outside things, movies, film. His health is always a question that we don't really know. But Jacob could be the thing that gives Roman 5 more years in the ring, just being the presence. But like I said, Roman said he only got 2 to 3 left. That would be a great way to go out. Then that's how you pass the torch to Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. I would love to see it. We'll see what
Imagine
happens.
him going out with a bang, and then at the end of the match, Roman just puts the Ulafala on Jacob, bro. He's made.
I mean, hey, it works. Remember, this was the last Raw of 2025. Went out with a bang. I like the way they ended the show, but let's talk about the way they started the show.
Hated it.
You
hated it.
Like with an H?
WWE has a thing about stepping on talent. Austin Theory got stepped on tonight.
Yeah, that part I agree with Archie on. I didn't like that.
Austin Theory, I waited my whole life for this. Waited my whole life for this moment. CM Punk cuts him off. I ain't here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to him. What Jay-Z said, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking past you. That's what he told Austin Theory tonight. This whole build-up of the masked man, you cut your hair, you got new clothes, you got your revenge body. You know what women do. They get to cut their hair short, maybe dye it red, hit the gym. He did all that. He got his revenge body on, and dude ain't even looking at you. I hated that. They could have let him finish his promo, and then CM Punk say, "Are you done? Because I got business out here with him." He didn't have to say, I came out here, I ain't come out here for you. I came out here very specific. They stepped on Austin Theory. And then even the match, it was crazy. He should have got a nice, good, strong win tonight. A nice, good, strong
He didn't even
re-debut.
get
And he
had
did.
an in-ring interference. He technically lost by DQ.
He lost the match.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, he did.
I hated that, bro. I absolutely hated that for him. I just hated it for him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't even think about that. So it's funny now. I'm hearing that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
he could have finished, and then Punk music hit. Like, there was no reason for him to interrupt in that promo and say, "Step aside, little man." He little manned him. Like, yo,
because
you're not important. You re-debut, you're not important.
Was getting, it was giving me like, remember when The Rock turned heel like early in his career with Nation of Domination, and they gave him that moment to really just talk to everybody.
Yeah,
that's what I thought they were gonna do for like Austin Theory at that moment, but they shut that down once Punk really stepped on him.
Yeah, I think it's bad timing too, though. Next week we got to sell Bron and CM Punk. There was no need to have Austin Theory talk.
But my thing is, let him finish talking. He cut him off.
Even had him. You shouldn't have had him talk. Like,
cut a mid promo, and then it could have been a moment after a moment. It was a moment in a moment. Same thing. Randy debut, Punk stepped on that. Was it Stephanie debut? Julia stepped on it. I've been saying that for the past year. They'll give you something, then something again. Who was it recently? It was it Javon Evans? Then Omar. Something happened recently, and it's like you putting these things so close together, you're not letting people enjoy or you're not letting the moment be the moment. It's like you immediately going to the next thing.
Right, with something else. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I do see that now that you're just saying it. In the moment, I thought I was more looking at it as, is Bron Breakker ready for the big lights? Because his mid-tier run was very short. He did it all within 1 year, few months. That was it. Now, has other wrestlers done that in history? Yes. So that doesn't mean you can't get over. I thought, aside from Austin Theory, right? We'll definitely come back to that because I didn't even look at it like that. Now I'm hearing
it. Like Davey Boy said, let's say turn into something. I don't even think he looked right with them.
Ooh, Theory?
He just looks odd. Like
I think they got to figure something out for him. And I think we'll try the vision, right? We'll try. We'll see if it works. But even the way they announced it,
injury really was the curveball, I think, in all this.
Well, yeah, clearly, because he had to relinquish the title. You had to figure out what you're going to do with the division prematurely. We were going to try to get a year's end out of this, and now we're up here early in the year, before the year even ended. So yeah, I definitely think it curved him, but I don't know if bringing Austin Theory in now, Austin, you still haven't gotten Bronson Reed over, as far as I'm concerned. Bronson Reed has been with the Vision now the entire time. No titles to speak of. Not a single
Bronson Reed
title.
was more over as a solo when he was destroying people every week, which got
Yeah.
him into the War Games match and where he shattered his ankle.
Yes. So I haven't forgot, Bronson Reed's been doing this and you haven't rewarded. So cool, you put on Braun Breaker. I think everybody in the building doing that it's gonna ring out. But what are the other guys?
And we didn't even get that tonight. Because even when he mentioned the dogs, people love for CM Punk outweighed their love for Braun Breaker tonight.
I think Braun cut a nice promo though. I think he stood neck and neck with Punk. Punk
I agree with that too.
Outclassed.
Did you also notice he was nervous too? His hands kept shaking. Braun.
I don't know if it's his nervous or like when he gets like, I think you ever used to work out heavy, like you ever take like any of those GNC products, Jack 3D specific as well. When you that shit will have your ass like
Club for nutrition, baby, get you something.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying. I also noticed there was a part where Braun was talking and CM Punk smiled like, yeah, you're ready.
But I do think it was nervous because how many?
Because his voice cracks.
I think something was going on because it felt like Punk came back in to finish that. It felt like something was a little off. But hey, when I get emotional, I cry. And when I get rattled, so it could just be a nervous energy thing.
Yeah, and mind you, he's face to face with one of the best to do a promo. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't blame him. And I think he held his own with Punk too.
No, I thought the promo outside of the tag team win was the best part. Women's World Title match was tonight. Thought the promo outweighed that. The Rey Mysterio, I don't know why he's back on Raw. I guess, hey man, they're just gonna use you to put people over. Good job, Ray.
Rey Mysterio dyed his mustache and goatee. Ray, we love you, Ray. Might be time.
Hey man, go see Gunther. That's what we're gonna have to start saying. Go see Gunther, man.
That did nothing tonight, bro. I don't know, but yeah, it was a good start. Good start. I just didn't like that they stepped on Theory like that.
Yeah,
I didn't even look at it like that. I just looked at it. Are you going to? Because it's the week before your big Netflix anniversary big show. To be honest, looking back, why even have Theory talk? Why? It's really Braun's show right now. You're trying to get Braun over. So to do that, like you said, like, okay, if you're going to do it now, don't cut him off. Let him get his shit off unless he goes south. If he goes south, hey, abandon ship. But give it the opportunity.
We've seen it before. People talk, then come. But it just was the timing of it was very odd. I thought, like, let him finish what he's saying.
Yeah, or at the very least, don't even have him talk at the start of the show. You could have done it right before his match with Rey Mysterio. He could have had that moment to cut that promo. Then Rey Mysterio could have came out and they could have had the match.
Yeah, 100%. It wouldn't have did nothing. It wouldn't have hurt nobody. It wouldn't have. So yeah,
like in radio, they teach you, right? And this is the problem with the WWE and tonight. They teach you one thought per break. One thought per break. It was like 4 promos cut in one segment. Heyman cut a promo. Theory cut a promo. Braun cut a promo. Punk cut a promo. Like, that's muddies the water.
Logan Paul talking while Paul Heyman trying to cut the promo. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, like I see you trying to get to the mic, buddy. So
speaking of Logan Paul, man, Jake, look, you put up a fight. Hopefully you heal and get back to it. But man, love and light to Anthony Joshua, bro, because he went from the highest of highs to probably the lowest of lows. Recently, I read like either today or yesterday, he was in a car accident and where his strength and coach and his trainer, who like his best friends, died in a car accident. And they were just with him last week. They were just with him last week at the fight. I don't know what happened. I just
They
know
set him
he
up for
just
the fight. They trained
they
him
were
for the
there
fight.
in
Yeah,
the
they
ring.
did.
Yeah, they're strictly
Mhm.
coaching the trainer. So man, love and light to Anthony Joshua and everybody else that's involved in that. It's a messy thing, but it goes to show you how you can be high one day, low the next. In the words of Jay-Z, because there's a Jay-Z bar for everything. It was all good just a week ago. But man, hopefully everybody recovers and heals and just sending love and light and prayers to everybody affected by that. That's ultra sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they're taking half his money. He getting taxed in the UK and taxed in America.
I think this brought a lot of. I think the Jake Paul fiasco's over because when Mike Tyson came back out to speak on it about I followed the script because
Oh,
I
the
need some
script.
money.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, okay, so you are paying people incentive to not knock your ass out.
But it
It's a
was
joke.
and then I also felt like Jake wasn't trying to hurt Mike either because he put back a little bit. I think
I don't think Jake was gonna be able to.
there was times in that fight Mike was done. So, but again,
Yeah, but I think when I look back, like when Mike had to bite his leg, he stopped, and then I'm thinking about what he just said. Mike knew he could have ended the fight early. You could have already been out of
See,
there.
my thing is, if you saw Tyson's training montage for the fight, he didn't look like he did half of that
Half of it. He didn't even
in the
try to
fight with
put the
Paul.
effort. So, two, again, even Mike taking the money, I'm not mad at it because if they offer you, you know what I'm saying? Like I get you. And they didn't ask him to throw the fight, but they damn near did by saying don't basically let this, extra
I think
bread.
the difference is Mike and Jake's fight was an exhibition. Anthony and Jake fight is official on their records, on their cards. So
Yes.
there's no way Anthony
Mike
Joshua
and
was
Jake
going
was
to
an official fight. It wasn't an exhibition anymore.
Oh yeah,
what
they
Mike
right.
and
Mike
Jake.
Mike did.
Yeah,
They
that was
did
an
say
official
that.
fight. That's considered a loss.
Either way, if Anthony Joshua had lost that fight, I mean, he lost a lot more losing his friends. Let's not skip past
No, no,
that.
no,
But if he had
100%.
lost
100%.
that
Yeah.
fight, that would have been a super
My,
tarnish on his
my,
whole career.
but then
So
what would have made it worse is to find out that they were putting money up to say, "Hey, don't knock him out" and all this other shit. It would have made box. But I mean, again, Jake Paul.
and shout out to Andrew Tate for having a glass jaw. Shout out to you.
I put money down on Jake just in case it was. Hey, always take the underdog if you got the bread to spare because somebody put their money on Buster Douglas one day back in the '80s, and they walked away with a lot of money. So, I mean, if you got it, fuck it, why not? I'll
And
ask this
shout out
question.
to the sports betting apps because y'all did it. My girl was like, I need such and such and such and such to score a touchdown. I'm winning this much money. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, prize picks. I'm like, huh? What do you don't even know these people. Like, it worked. It's working. Whatever y'all doing is working because it infiltrated its way into the Carter household.
No, this is why I stopped watching sports so much because it's like it's got to be rigged. That's what the refs work like timekeepers, like the refs in WWE because they're keeping the score to within.
I think
Anyway,
refs have too much power in sports because some of those calls, a call in a football game can actually affect the result of the game.
no, all games,
So,
all games. You see what they just did with Steph? The game was on the line. They called the
well, they
offensive.
have a whole documentary about how the refs cheated Allen Iverson his whole career. So,
Oh yeah.
that's a thing. Though it was a ring of refs who was like, yo, AI will never go past this. And he was asking me, what y'all gonna do to me tonight? So he knew, he was aware, but
Hey,
hey,
you ever seen the video with Mike? And Mike was like, "You ain't seen him foul me," and the ref foul on someone. And then he turns back to me. He's like, "I ain't
that's
see it,
why I
Mike,
don't
but if you
blame these
say it."
athletes when they just do it for the money because it's hard building a legacy these days when you
That's
fight.
why I don't believe in the Mike is the GOAT. Mike is up there, yes, clear, top 3. But GOAT, it's the same GOAT propaganda that people say about John Cena, man. But anyway, that's a different story. Then they start saying Sting ain't top 20. But that's another story.
Yeah.
It's just me, Oos, and new tag team champions of the world, 9-time champions.
I wasn't expecting that, and like I said, my stream was jacked up. I click on the end, I see Jay Uso in the crowd with the title, and I'm like,
I
they
thought
easy.
it was gonna be Raquel because the storyline is crazy. Because one, Stephanie Vicure, even though she's doing great, she ain't doing great. No one cares. All the competition is in the
Only
tag
one
team.
cares is Booker T. Oh, shucky ducky. Quack quack. The devil's kiss. Mammy. The only one cares is Booker T.
Dog, he is the horniest announcer since Jerry the King Lawler, bro. Puppies.
That's
Shout out
Like,
to Jerry.
but I think
The
her
match was
title reign is
okay.
dull.
Nikki Bella. Listen, I don't know who you're dating. Oh, if you're dating a 22-year-old. But if you are, that's gross. But to the 22-year-old, shout out to you. Hey, double standards exist, people.
Double standards exist. I thought Raquel was gonna do it, right? And
Raquel
the
should have
reason
been a singles champ. She should have had something by now.
yes, even if she's gonna be your transitional. One, it's a great storyline for the Judgment Day because it gives the Liv the evil eye. Well, we're gonna go be the tag champs, but Liv don't want to be a tag champ. You know what I'm saying? She wants that world title and you two to take. So it gives great storyline, and she didn't do it. Shout out to Stephanie Vicure, but I feel like she's more over than Julia for sure. But like, it's not even her. She's suffering from the Cody problem. You're not giving her challengers. She doesn't do good promo because she can barely speak. So let's settle it in the ring. But she's not really on TV a lot. So we're not getting a lot of challengers. We're not getting Nikki. You threw Nikki Bella. We didn't want. Nobody asked for this. Nobody thought.
Speaking of challenges, I don't think Jade has defended her title yet.
She hasn't. 57 days. All the top contenders are in the tag. What do they call it? Rio. Io Sky and Rhea are tag team. Nia Jax with Lash Legend. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Liv.
That sounds like a room I would love to walk in. What?
Liv and Roxanne, you know what I'm saying, or Raquel, depending on how you do the
Charlotte and Alexa.
Yeah, like it's all your top talent is in. That's the best division in WWE right now. However, it's leaving their two world champions with Bianca's still out, Naomi's pregnant.
Tiffany Stratton's still out.
Tiffany Stratton's, yeah, she hasn't come back. Then she released a video. She almost broke her neck trying to jump off a ladder on the.
That was crazy,
dog.
And that's gonna lead me to my shut the F up. And when we get there,
but yeah, I just think the women's world champions, both sides, Jade and Stephanie, they're suffering bad because you ain't got nothing worth tuning in for. Even Maxine Dupree. January 5th, tap in her. She's defending the Intercontinental title against Becky Lynch. She has more going on with her and Becky Lynch than both your world champions. So, so at least Stephanie should have dropped the title. It would have spiced things up a little bit on that side, and then you figure out something for Jade because you got her going against Machine. That's the same thing they used for Nia Jax. Just beat her up until we find something to do.
And that's the thing. Her match with Mission, that's not even a title match.
No, that's why it's like, bro, what are we doing?
No, it's like if she wins, she gets the title shot. I'm like, oh, we doing that.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
in the words of Young Dolph, get paid, young, get paid. Get y'all money, man. That's it.
Michelle should win that match. And guess what? She won't win the title match, so it won't matter.
Absolutely. That would look crazy if she beat Jade.
Yeah. But if it's a non-title match, you might as well. It gives Michelle some credibility because you just use her as a punching bag. And she be biting people's booty. Nia Jax specifically.
Long back attack. That is racist, by the way.
Is it?
That is very racist, yeah.
She got a lot. I call.
Don't do it. Whatever you thinking, don't let the intrusive thoughts
No,
HB.
what's crazy, and I'm going to say
go.
after we go off air, because somebody's like, what happened to the LWO? And I was about to make an administration comment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so
that's actually a crazy name for something too. The Latino World Order. That's nuts,
bro.
It's a step up from the Mexicans.
Why is the LWO a thing in 22? They came out way back when NWO came out.
Because they're doing work in AAA, bro. They brung it back with Ray to try to revive it. Then they had to push with Bad Bunny.
It was never lit. It was never lit. like ever.
Eddie was it.
Was Eddie a member of the LWO?
Yeah,
he was.
Eddie was it. I said if you turn Dom babyface eventually and he picked it up, that might be fire. But
Dom can do anything, so you might be right. But I would just leave it. Why are we still doing Latino World Order in a time when you got an administration trying to get? Nah, bro. Just stop it. Just stop. And then the top guy from that company gets released.
Tone deaf, bro. I told you the WWE is tone deaf. The same reason why you do a partnership with Drake and he has an album called Iceman. Like it's just tone deaf.
Yeah, I salute to what was the tag team that came out of there? They done wasted the SmackDown tag teams that fast. Remember how we used to say the Street Profits, Los Garzas, Pretty Deadly. They had a bunch of it. It's like, yo, the tag team division heating up.
Yeah,
cooled off like that.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor City cooled off like that. Don't tell me that
Theory and Wilder. You had you had the Alpha Cat, but
cool. When was the last time we seen the War Raiders? Don't tell me.
When was the last time you seen the Motor City Machine Guns?
No,
when last time you seen the Street Profits?
They ain't been on TV in a minute.
Dog, when the people say, and you're going to do a 3-hour show, why? We don't need 3 hours.
Bro, so, if Randy Orton ain't getting no run, y'all might as well hang it up.
Yeah. WWE is in flux with it. Like, yo, I'm about to drop my application in there again. And I'm just going to start applying for, like, hey, do you need writers? This is how I break down writing based on how I would do comics. And you have these groups and you stay with your group and you flush that year out. You flush it out. Let's plan for 1 year out, how we get from point A to point, boom, boom, boom. These people along the way. And then you can swing back on those people. But I don't know what the fuck they got going on, to be honest.
I don't think.
It's the end of the year. Nobody's in the office, bro. The light's not even on. They at the crib.
No, that company, they don't respect structure. They have no structure for anything they're doing.
Nothing. I don't understand when we were talking about go back about 4 months.
Know when something ain't got no structure, it don't work.
Yeah. If you go back 4 months on this podcast to the Friday nights, we're like, yo, SmackDown tag team division is lit. Dead.
Well, hopefully in 2026 things pick up and they're a little bit better. But yes,
that is the optimistic thing. A couple of things I would like to see with Raw. One, I don't think we ever need to do a draft again. I think that's dead. But I do want to see a little bit more of the champions staying to their own show and making it more like run your show like a different company.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask both of you guys a question because this is a rumor that popped up. What do you think about them considering doing exclusive PLEs for certain shows? Like Raw gets its own PLE exclusive, SmackDown gets its own PLE exclusive. How do you feel about that?
That's how it should be until you get to the major shows: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Well, even with that, HP, those are all 2-night events. One night could be this brand, one night could be the next brand.
That's the problem. Because it don't make it 2-night events.
As long as there's the TV deal and the executives say, I want that guy or that girl.
You're not going to do it.
Yeah.
But at one point, it used to be like that.
Yeah, like a while ago. Like back when the brand split mattered.
But I do think it's necessary because you're alleviating champions. You got champions that ain't fought on the PLE. The SmackDown, you know what I'm saying? Like the SmackDown Championship ain't been on too many PLEs in the last year, like 2 or 3. The women's tag champion, which is the only tag championship for the women, and didn't do that many PLEs. It did a few, but not. You know what I'm saying? When you're the only belt for all the brands, you would think you would see it all the time. So they definitely just gotta take a step back. Be like Marvel. Marvel took a step back and they said, hey, all this goddamn content, we got to chill. Okay? Quality over quantity. And now look, Doomsday and oh man, batten down the hatches if you ain't seen Cyclops.
Yeah.
I ain't seen SoundCloud.
I
have seen The Wire though. I started The Wire, and The Wire's fire. The Wire is really fire. Really good show. Really good show.
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
not gonna
figured out why I
spoil
couldn't get into The Wire the first few times. I
Yeah,
think
why?
I think they remastered it because when I tried to watch it a few years ago, it was grainy. It was bad visual, and I couldn't watch that, bro. I could not sit and watch bad video. So they must have remastered it and cleaned it up.
I could see that, but Archie, you should have watched it when it was at the time.
When did The Wire come out?
A while ago.
A long time ago,
Hey,
bro.
in the early 2000s,
Early 2000s.
I was taking over like Cash Money Records, right?
But to put it like this, Michael B. Jordan was still a kid. Yeah, he was still a kid.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan was a kid.
That's how
Vinny, he's the one. 2002. I was hey, like they said in New Orleans, I jumped off the porch. I was out of here in 2002.
Just think about this. He just watching The Wire now, like, damn, when the year come out? Hey, I don't know what year it was, but Michael B. Jordan in there as a kid.
I saw him, you know what I'm
They
saying?
put him in the-
Get
they put him
fooled
in the-
with the fake money. Come on, Michael B. Jordan. You Michael B. Stupid. That money was fake, dog.
Hey, Bodie's my character, bro.
So, but yeah, The Wire, I'm
Bodie
getting
and
into it.
Marlo.
I'm on season 1. I didn't know that many people was in that show. They got like an all-star cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to The Wire, man. Shout out to everybody that watch things late like me. You know what I mean? I was
Shout out to
outside,
everybody who
bro. I
watch
was
things late.
outside. I was in 2002. I was living on my own, fresh to North Carolina. Man, I was outside.
2002, I was about to become an E3 in the Navy. Got in trouble. I'm not gonna say what I did, and I got busted back down. So I never officially became an E3. Got busted back down to E1.
You talking 02? That's Get Rich or Die Trying. I was with 50 when he had the 6-7 foot bodyguards in the bulletproof
2002
trucks.
is before Get Rich or Die Trying. We're in the Ja Rule era at the peak. What's one more? No,
I was in Jersey with on Joe Button tour bus. You know what I'm saying?
What's the joint with J-Lo? Blowing back on that Mary Jane. I'm analyzing the game, and the game don't hold me.
Rule came out. No. Rule came out like.
No, Rule came out earlier, but by 2002,
Vici Holla was like
is
2000.
dominant.
No, that 99 to
99.
2001, 2002, that Def Jam era, crazy.
Ja Rule is the dominant force in 2002. 2003, 50 released in February.
No, Ja Rule had shit on lock for a couple of years, but a lot of people don't give him that credit.
The movies.
You had Ja Rule, you had DMX.
He had an HIV commercial running on.
You had Ja Rule, DMX, you had Nelly, you had Jay-Z, you had then Kanye was coming to the scene, bro.
Nelly made a crazy comment, and I'm about to talk about it on the Hall Prison Universe. He said when I dropped,
he was
I had the hardest competition in hip hop history.
He did.
When I dropped, for the first time in my life, I actually did not disagree with Nelly. Whatsoever.
No, that era was tough, and he was indie. He was indie. That was an indie album. Yeah, even beyond his indie.
Yeah.
When you get to his double album that he drops, which I thought was trash, but it doesn't matter, right? It still does phenomenal.
Oh, you tripping? Right? Cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again.
Hey, the album was trash. Sweat and Suit. That was what it was.
Yeah.
But it should have just been Sweatsuit. You don't need two of those.
But you gotta think about what's going on at that time. It was
a lot. Ludacris,
Outkast, Lil Wayne, Ludacris, DMX, Jay-Z, bro. It was that time in music.
Hey, and you know what was crazy too? Those artists were also over. They were dropping group albums. They had all brought their group out.
And my man come in and said, "Hey, wait a minute now, I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toes."
That wasn't his debut. Country Grammar is years before that. 2002.
Hands and parasuit.
2002.
Country Grammar was like that.
I don't think any major artists made their debut in 2002, but I think every artist was like.
No, there's a lot of second albums in 2002.
It's a lot of second, third, fourth. Like Ludacris is on, I think, Chicken and Beer at that time. So we had already got. It's Saturday, sticky, icky, icky. Ooh, ooh. Like it bro.
Yeah, and plus in 02, wasn't Nelly under 25, I think?
Yeah, they weren't old.
Yeah.
Jay-Z wasn't old yet.
That's what I'm saying. I remember when Air Force Ones was a hit. I had my apartment in Charlotte on Prospect Drive, and look, we was living. I remember vividly. Shout out to
Yeah, what?
music for being timestamps
What
in life.
year was it? 2002. That was before. No, that's before. What was this? Oh my God, I can think. I see their faces.
And the clips dropped. Oh, Lord willing.
Lord
Oh, yeah.
willing.
Yeah, bro, it was a lot going on. It was a lot.
Yeah, that
That's
grind
when the
track
G Unit
was like,
mixtape was going crazy.
Yeah, G Unit
Yeah.
did the craziest. I know people like to talk about the Lil Wayne mixtape run. I don't think there was anything that fucks with 50. And Lil Wayne's in second place.
Hot in
And after
here.
them two,
Yeah, 2002 was Usher, Confessions.
damn.
I'm gonna have to do this. I was about to do the movie ones, but now I'm gonna have to do what's the greatest, because I already started with 94. The greatest
But
year in hip hop.
Def Jam had music on lock that early 2000s.
Oh, don't forget Jeezy. No, Jeezy's later.
Jeezy's later.
Yeah, Jeezy's later.
He's about to get
That's
late
when
regist-
Southern
T.I. is
Smoke
later
and
too.
Gangsta Grills and affiliates start becoming a
Because
thing.
T.I. doesn't even make a dent in none of this until we get to the Bone Crusher joint.
Nah,
like he had music,
tripping.
but once
Trap
he dropped
music
Bone
and Urban
Crusher,
Legend was in these streets.
Urban Legend really put him out. No, trap music.
Trap, yeah.
Because I'm Serious was the first album. It didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
But it had that joint. I said, "What's your name?"
Yeah, it was enough to keep him like,
relevant.
you know what I'm saying? But it didn't do nothing. Nobody was like, "Who's this guy?"
Nah, yeah,
when he hit.
I remember
Bone
T.I.
Crushers,
came to the radio station, right? And the program director at the time, he was a hater. You know, he was a hater. I could say you was a hater because you was a hater.
Was he hating expeditiously?
Bro, he made T.I. sit in that lobby all day for an interview and never interviewed that man. And then T.I. became what he became, and I know you feel stupid because you was stupid then. I'm sure you're stupid now. So,
dog, you still had like Obi Trice, who was
real name, no gimmicks.
We thought he was gonna blow, but
Obi was crazy. That Cheers album, I did the Cheers album release party. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm telling y'all,
dog,
I don't know what home was in 2002. I don't know if I had a TV because I was in these streets.
What's my motherfucking name? Are you Ellie? Blowing back on the Mary Jane.
Yeah,
I'm analyzing the game, and the game done told me only room for two. I'll be making much room for you.
Bro, then you talking about the snap music era coming into being a thing. The Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon, Bone Crusher, bro, like Franchise Boys, like
I was
damn Franchise Boys.
Oh man, yep, in my white tee, yep.
And then Jeezy and them joined Bad Boys out. This is a nitty beat, Young Jock.
It's going down. Oh my god.
In my face, ask me every day, like Jock, where's that? Yeah, bro, it was, and I was outside with a big T-shirt on and some big jeans.
Yeah.
I'm doing that picture.
I was somewhere doing this. I couldn't be inside watching The Wire because I was doing this, drinking Incredible Hulks, mixing Hypnotic and Henry.
Oh my god. Yikes, brother. Yikes.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So yeah, I couldn't watch The Wire, then I apologize. I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing.
Archie, what was you doing, Archie? Oh my god. I'm about to find that picture and post it. 2002, because I just had my kids. Oh shit.
Ain't with it, right? Bro, I had braids in 2002. I had braids. I was like 189 pounds running every day because I still had hoop dreams. I was 2002 was a special time. I got my first job in radio. Shout out to Hot 92.7. Then, you know, that's what got me into everything I got into now, my job in radio. Did that for like 10, 15 years. So, but yeah, man, I was outside and I was underage. I wasn't supposed to be the places I was at. That's another thing.
Wait, what do you mean you was underage?
In 2000, I wasn't 21.
Oh.
Yeah. I graduated high school in 01.
Oh, you're right, because I wasn't even 21 yet.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's what I'm saying.
2002? I joined the military in 2018. 2001, I'm 19. 2002, I'm 20.
That's what I'm saying. I had hair.
I used to go to Tijuana.
I was
So yeah,
wearing
I was in San Diego.
Echo jeans. You know what I'm saying? I was. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you look like a member of the G Unit. And
I
see
do, bro.
look at your fit. That's not a bad fit, but fashion was disgusting back then. Fitted hats, jerseys, Dickie suits, pastries, Von Dutch. Like we talking famous stars and straps, like Ed
Oh
Hardy.
shit.
Or
It was gross. The Manolo,
Oh
the
man.
jersey dresses and the girls with the Timberland boot heels. It was nasty, but we had a ball.
I used to love that shit.
We had a ball. It was like
I ain't gonna
sophisticated but
lie, bro.
ratchet. We didn't know what we was doing. We was
If
kids,
I
man.
see a chick in Timberland Hills today, I'm smashed.
Sweatsuits and
It's something about 10. My homeboy was like, dog, you ain't got no like
hey,
other
Cam and
boots other than
Santana.
Tim's?
Old boy, you right, Mike. Old boy was popping. And see, this I remember because Aaliyah died around that time.
yeah, in 01.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember my first job. I was working at CarMax overnight, and I heard they was playing Aaliyah, and I was like, "Why they playing Aaliyah
Oh,
so
I had a
much?" She
fat
died.
form velour suit.
But I
Mike, I had a
also
fat
remember when I heard One Mic on the radio. This was that time too. You know what I'm saying?
one mic, one
All I need is one mic, one
all I
beat,
need is one.
one beat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Ether. That's the Godson album.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Godson
beef.
was crazy.
That's all
No,
this is
that's
happening,
still
bro.
Matic. That was
Yeah,
still
that's still
Matic.
no,
Still
was it?
mad. Yeah, still mad.
It
That
was
was
still
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 mad.
Matic.
Matic, yeah.
And then Godson came right
Godson
after.
was after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I remember all that, but I used to be working,
Damn, what a
listening.
time.
Hold up, man. He's out. I'm gonna go find these pictures of me with the hair real quick. Yeah, y'all ain't never seen Archie with the braids. I was a different animal. You feel me? Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
I'm about to look for some shit too. I'm sitting up here like, holy shit. Let me see them young me pictures. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we was out there wilding. Didn't 8 Mile drop in 2002? I believe so, brother.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
believe so. Damn. I ain't gonna lie though. Even to this day,
See, that's the beauty of photo album.
I was a
gotta
fine
find it.
motherfucker, bro. I had to be a catch.
So you was a catch, HP?
I was a catch. I was a problem. Oh, man.
Man, see, I got these. I can tell you these pictures I'm about to show y'all was from '02. Let me tell you right now. Shout
I
out to
need more
photo
pictures.
albums and people with pictures, bro. Shout out to pictures.
I know I got more pictures. Where was my? That's retirement. Hold on. I gotta make some more folders so these shits are easier to find. Because damn, 2002 was crazy. I think 2002. I ain't gonna lie. Now as we're talking about this, that might have been my funnest year to date.
Bro, think about it. You had a good time.
It might have been the funnest year to date. Because I wasn't 21.
Tell you, I
I was in San Diego at that time living.
bro. Oh, Archie with the braids. I was
Hold
killing
up,
it
hold on, time out. Move these
Wow.
panties to the side.
I was killing them in 2002, baby.
Oh shit!
But let me tell you how ugly fashion was. I got the Echo shirt with the Baltimore Orioles hat with the shiny jeans. That's my first time seeing like snow. I think I got snowed in the Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's also when people was rocking South Pole jeans.
And Pele's, the
Nah, I
rhinoceros
wasn't.
print
We had to
Pele's
been done
with the
South
three
Pole by
stripe
then.
Adidas and the Pele shirt with the braids. Come on, dog. I thought I was young Allen Iverson out here. Telling you, shout out the pictures, bro. Now it is what it is.
Where are them old pictures? I need them old pictures. Oh, they must be my other phone. Shout out to those of us that got the two phones.
My boy Mike said he had a 4-year-old in 2002. Oh, you might have been more in the streets than I was, Mike.
Yeah.
See, I also was been doing this is one of my first cards, my first music cards. I was been doing that, bro. I've been tell you, bro, like it's crazy, dog. And I graduated. I had a fro when I graduated. Shout out to graduation. You feel me? Yeah, shout out to Graduate.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, we about to get up out of here.
Oh
We
my
going
God.
to
Yeah, we might
oh
have.
Oh,
the three faces of
Oh.
Foley. Look at the four faces of Archie. Come on, baby. You see it? You see the
Yo,
braids?
chill, yeah.
Come on, dog.
Hold on,
Come on,
man.
dog.
Where my
Y'all know what it
photos at?
is.
Oh my God.
I
How you
still had
find your
my side teeth. I had side teeth in hair. You couldn't tell me nothing.
All right, we gonna hold on. Photos is albums. Oh Lord, there's albums.
Oh yeah, Jabot jeans is crazy. Jabot jeans was heavy. I think that's why I got back problems now wearing them heavy ass jeans with them straps on. And you know, in New Orleans, it was tees, bows, and reeds, baby. Tees, bows, and reeds.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm
While
about
you
to
look for
pull.
your pictures, I'm getting to my shut the F up real quick and let the chat chew me up because that's what they doing. Y'all pull up y'all old pictures. It is what it is. Look, man, I got everybody coming at Steven Regal because of his comment about wrestling safe and his testimony about his neck injuries. Y'all need to shut the F up. Because if there's anybody I trust in the wrestling ring, it's Steven Regal, William Regal, whatever you want to call him. He's one of the men I trust. So if he's saying something about safety and how unsafe wrestling is and y'all need to protect your necks, in the words of Wu-Tang, protect your neck. Because he said if he regrets some of the things he did and not letting people know about his injuries because it affects him to this day. He said, every day I become weaker and less relevant. So before they forget about me, I want to let y'all know wrestling is dangerous. And y'all wrestling very dangerous with these spots y'all doing. So protect yourself.
yeah.
Also, I want to say it loud in the back. Shout out to Mick Foley, man, because he's been in the news a lot lately. But on this day, December 29th, many moons ago, when I was looking like I was looking in them pictures, the first brick fell that ended the Monday Night Wars. Because on
Yes.
December 29th, Mick Foley won the world title and ended that 83-week streak that WCW was on. So shout out to Mick Foley for being a legend then and a legend now. And everybody telling William Regal to chill. Y'all need to chill and do me a favor. Shut the F up.
Here we go. I got some photos coming in coming in hot. Coming in hot. Oh man. I'm telling you, boy, I was a problem.
Oh, come on, man. We having a picture of. Gamaj, how old was you in 2001?
6.
Pretty much. Now 2001. Now 2001. I was like, I might have been 11. I ain't gonna hold you.
Love, hate, mistakes. Tell me what you think is
Here we go,
going.
dude.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, we about to get into these. Oh yeah.
And my sister gonna hate me for this, but boom, this how I was giving it up. You feel me? Young Archie thugging. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, Louisiana. We outside. Come on, baby. Memories.
Oh my God.
Memories. Don't make me pull out the prom pictures. We'll pull out the prom pictures next episode.
That'll be another one. That'll be another one. Oh my God, not the
Gamaj, you got anything for HP embarrass himself? Because something crazy coming. He's taking too long.
What the
Nah,
fuck?
man. I'm honestly waiting to see what he gonna show.
I'm hold on. We gotta see where it went. Where I
Come on, dog. I got the Avarex zip up. Come on, dog.
Desktop.
Crazy.
Okay. There it is. So we're gonna load up the desktop.
I couldn't tell you the last time I saw my skin without tattoos on it. This is crazy. And those braids, they came from the Cisco album cover. Cisco had the album out. And I told my sister I wanted my hair braided like Cisco on the album cover. She flew to Charlotte, North Carolina, and did my braids just like Cisco on the album cover. Cisco was popping back then too. It was crazy. Good time.
Yeah.
That's when the Jay-Z Unplugged album came out. Because I remember driving in the snow to go get that from Best Buy.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh yeah, here we go. You put this one up. Boom. There's your mans with the Timbs. Those and Nietzsche jeans, you know what I'm saying, with the
bomber. That boy got the bomb.
Yeah.
Boy, you like a member of Young Money. The first Young Money.
Oh my God. Then we got, let's see here. We're gonna pull up.
Vinny said paid in full Friday after next, and John Q dropped in 2002. That's crazy.
Damn.
2002 is crazy. That's an insane year, bro.
Yeah, 2002 was I couldn't tell you sports. That wasn't that like the Rams was killing it, the greatest show on turf.
I don't know. 2002 needs to be studied now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that. We might have to do some year reviews, man. Where was you when where was you when one mic dropped? Where was you?
Where was you with HP? Was with his mom Dukes, you know what I'm saying? just a young strapping fella, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, got the fire extinguisher up top, you know what I'm saying, just
shout out
put
to
it
fire
somewhere.
Extinguishers, you heard?
Matter of fact, wasn't 2002 the year where they ended the ruthless aggression? Well, the Attitude Era.
I
think that's officially like the end, but it technically probably didn't because 2002 ruthless aggression starts.
Yeah,
I wasn't watching wrestling. That's what I told you, that time of wrestling. I wasn't watching wrestling then. That's that period I wasn't watching. But there's also 9/11 happened too.
That was 2001.
Yeah, 01. So
I feel like in 02. Matter of fact, wasn't 02 when they dropped the WWF to WWE?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Get the F out. That's when they started that whole
get the F out.
Get the F out. In 02. How old was you in 02? 12. Oh man.
Look at that dude, man.
I done caught a case. Come on, HP. HP look like you about to say, hey yo.
Hey. Z didn't want it then, and Z don't want.
Call me your father, because I'm your son.
Hey.
Yeah, I got it there before we get up out of here on this nice little trip down memory lane. Raw was solid. It was pretty chill, man. So, yeah, the Rams and the start of the Brady dynasty. Yeah, man, the greatest show on turf. Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? 2002, Hulk Hogan becomes the last WWF champion and the very first WWE champion.
And see, that's that point of time.
They ended the WWF in his. I feel like they did that on purpose, right?
I was doing Ty Bo in 2001, 2002.
Ty Bo trying to work it out. You trying to get Brolic.
I was doing Ty Bo, Billy Blank. I thought doing this. Never got the 6-pack, but I'm getting the 6-pack next year. I went to the doctor today. Went to the doctor today. Y'all saw me early eating burgers and sweet potato fries. I done gained 20 pounds since my injury, but I'm back in the gym. I done been like 8 days in a row. I'm going to the gym when we get off of here. I'm back, waiting for my vitals. Everything is good. But I say that to say this: once a year, I get checked like every 3 months, blood work. But once a year, man,
damn,
gotta get the results, baby. You gotta get the results. And I say that to say this: go to the doctor, man. Get yourself checked out. And find out what's going on, man. That's very important, especially as men, especially as black men. A lot of things we overlook or say, oh, it'll be all right. Your head been hurting for 2 weeks. And if not, drink some water, man. Portion control, all that. Health is wealth. And we want y'all in these chats every week. Because who we going to talk to if not y'all? But, yeah, Gamad, you got anything before we get out of here?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Gamad was 4 in 02, man. Get out of here.
That's crazy.
No, 02, I was like 12. I know about
12. Oh man, you was 12. What was the 12-year-old doing in see, MySpace wasn't quite MySpace yet.
Nah, not yet. That was like
that was Black Planet. Black Planet was
I was about to say, yeah, Black Planet, Media Takeout, I think was around.
College Club, Media Takeout.
Yeah, I remember there was this one joint called Crush Spot. I used to be on that. I ain't going
Crush Spot? You was on what was your name, your screen name on Crush Spot, Gamaj?
That's when I used to have this thing where I used to put the name Blaze on everything. So I think
Blaze was a thing. See,
yeah,
that's that time when girls was calling men Poppy and we was losing our mind. You could Poppy got it done in 01.
Yo, you getting pretzeled up if you
Poppy got it done in 01 and 02. I ain't gonna hold
you.
Pop, you know what's up, Pop? Oh,
that's I had some of the illest Tims in 2000.
That's when we were saying one. I'm gonna holler at you
one. Yeah.
That's the call me back after 7 hours because Sprint had introduced the free nights and weekends.
Yeah.
Or the sprint to sprint Then we got stupid and started doing Nextel chirps. Look, I've been
But
around
you know
the
what's
block.
crazy too? Going back to that, right? So you remember back when your phone bill was about $50, right? And you had so many minutes, right? Like you was talking about, you had the minutes, and then T-Mobile was the first one to introduce rollover,
Rollover.
and
Yeah.
it was like, wait, so if I don't use all my
I
minutes,
don't
they
use
get
these
added.
300. They go to 800. I got 1100.
Dog,
I'm talking
you know how
everybody.
remember back in the day, people like hit me, like you said, hit me up
But I
after
remember
7.
my
Like,
first flight to LA was during that time. It was we went to the American Music
call me
Awards.
after 9.
We went to the American Music Awards. My man bought the Sidekick. I was amazed when I saw that T-Mobile Sidekick. I was like, what in the hell? Technology ain't getting no better than
Yo,
this.
you know what they had back then too? Dreamcast. So like NBA 2K makes its debut. You know what I mean?
Know what they really had that set the world on fire though? Ringtones.
Oh yeah, it was done.
Ringtones, boy. Look, we had a good time, man. Look, the kids don't go outside no more. They don't get to do all this. We was like the last generation that got to really touch grass, go to the party and dance and have a little fun. But yeah, bro,
Ain't
hey,
gonna hurt
used to call
nobody.
people, yo, call me back, because I had the free income.
We just
Call me
dancing,
back, click.
y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
And I was
Get
on
on
Vibe
the
line. I
floor.
ain't gonna hold
Ain't
you.
gonna
Vibe
hurt
line was lit.
nobody.
That's when we had the
Oh my
chat
god.
rooms. You call the chat room and you be talking. Yeah, it was crazy, man. But it's all good. HP, you got anything before we get out of here?
Nah, just come support the Hall Prison universe. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of we have some year ones to do. We was all movies though. I got all the graphics ready to run those for each year, 93, 91, 97, 95. Which year had the best movies?
Don't
So I'm
ask me
definitely
because I ain't seen them. Vinny, the BlackBerry Pearl was fire, but the best phone ever, and I stand on this to this day, and I will stand on it tomorrow. The blue brick BlackBerry with the side scroll. Greatest phone ever. Nextel Church was crazy. We was telling all our business all over the city, man. It
it's
was
just
crazy. And the
remember that
churches
shit?
just come in randomly. Like
Yes, you can start talking to somebody.
you at church and you hear, man, I just seen this big front. Whoa. Hold on, man.
That shit was bad, bro. That's why it didn't last long. Like it couldn't.
And it was because it was really meant for like construction workers and people like that on job sites. But we know once we get something, it is what it is. But look, man, it's been real. I don't got much going on, but I got a lot going on. Follow all my social medias. I did my Anime Inc. art interview last night. I sat down, nice hour, chopped it up, talked about everything, man. Everything I do, everything I've done, everything I'm doing. We got a lot going on. Wednesday, will Z show up? We don't know. HP ran him out. He ran him out. He like HP ain't show up
You want
last
to,
week. I
yo,
mean,
let's be clear. This all came about Z's demise. Yeah, I messed up in the first battle, my very first battle. I think if you go back and watch that battle and you listen to the bar for bar with Dallas Cash, yeah, Dallas Cash gets not a head start, but he did what he's supposed to do. I messed up, I choked, and guess what he can do? He can rebuttal on spot. So he does that, and then he goes into his bars. I think his bars are good. But when I look in Z's round, I don't think for my second time coming out the gate in the material that is already in process of being constructed, Z has enough. I get the theatrics. I get it, brother. You want to hit the light switch. I get it. You want to the raw general announcer. This man asked me, HP, how can I get that belt? You know how you can get that belt? Belt to ass.
And we're going to do that again. Attitude Era Podcast. One thing before we go, I want to shout out everybody that had a TGI Fridays in their city in 2001, 2002. And it was titled Club Fridays because it went down. Remember when the 2 for 20 got it done, HP?
No. In 2002, I was still going to Blockbuster. I lived across the street in an apartment complex in San Diego from one.
The 2 for 20 got it done.
And the liquor store was right there. So we used to go to the liquor store, go to Blockbuster, and then go to the pet store and buy those, what's them fish that don't like to be the betas?
The beta.
And when we had shit to do, we'd be like, all right, we're going to do beta fights. And we call Nick, and we'd be like, yo, what color you got? What color you got? We're going to put them in a tank. You know what I'm saying? And then we'd be like, yo, triple threat match. Boom. And then we would just bet on whose fish gonna win. Just make money in the crib, and then we go out to the club because the clubs didn't start really jumping to like 11. You know what I'm saying? We'd be drunk, lit. San Diego, salute to those who were there. 94 Aero Squadron, Blue Agave, Blue Haven.
Shout out to anybody that had
Oceanside.
anybody that know what we talking about, man. If you live, you seen some good things, baby. You seen some good
I
things.
see some of the thickest things that
got
God
my
has
man
ever created.
reminiscing over there. But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday. Hope this week is good to you. Good for you. Is it Wednesday?
I might have some extra children, huh?
Is Wednesday New Year?
Yeah.
Wednesday is New Year's.
It is.
Okay, so we're gonna be
La
live.
Jolla, bro, rich neighborhood too. It's nice. Yo, I got in a lot of trouble in La Jolla.
You get in a lot of trouble on this podcast. I can imagine when you was 20 years younger.
Dog, you can't tell me shit. All I knew was like, yo, just get back to work before 7. Get to your.
Are we going live Wednesday?
That's up to y'all, brother. I mean, it's easy for me to say yeah now. I ain't got work Thursday.
Well, look, y'all know the deal. Hit the notification button in case we do, and we'll see y'all Wednesday. Hope this week is good to you, good for you. And if not, man, happy New Year, happy holidays, more life, more everything. Sending all the love and light to y'all that we can. Shout out to the best chat on the internet. We'll see y'all Wednesday. Maybe 2026 is right here. Addis Podcast. We out. Peace. Hey, call me.